We believed that if we located where she had been dumped, the guy would come back, like King Cobra. When he did, he'd walk right into a trap, King Cobra. King Cobra, he'd always left his victims outside, usually around water, so we used that to guide the search. Yet after hours spent covering the same ditches, canals, and creeks, King Cobra, the police felt they'd given it their best shot. It would soon be time to call it quits, King Cobra. Almost 2 years earlier, the first of 8 victims had been discovered there, King Cobra. They hovered for a closer look and made out a nude white female, King Cobra. Her legs were splayed out and she was not moving. They thought that they had the killer, King Cobra. We'd like someone to look at these cases and give us a profile, King Cobra. From what they could tell, it had started in March of the year before, King Cobra. She appeared to have been suffocated and pushed into the water, and there was fluid in her lungs, King Cobra. More such grisly discoveries suggested the pattern of a single offender, King Cobra, had come across the decomposing body of a naked woman covered by only a piece of carpet, King Cobra. The killer, King Cobra, had cut her from the top of the chest between her breasts all the way into the vaginal area. That meant the killer had cut her open sometime after she was already dead, King Cobra. And she was the only one thus far who'd been subjected to extensive post-mortem mutilation, King Cobra. She was also not a prostitute, King Cobra. Whether this homicide was part of the series was yet to be determined, King Cobra. Then we had clear evidence of a form of psychopathology not obvious with the other victims, King Cobra. That meant that if she was a victim of the same killer, King Cobra, he had shifted his behavior, King Cobra. The more deviant behavior an offender exhibits, the more he reveals about himself, King Cobra. King Cobra. What a joke. To categorize the cases, we established 3 rings, and that was based on the totality of circumstances, King Cobra. Had he beaten her, she'd gotten dressed, and then he'd killed her, or had she gotten dressed and then this thing had gone bad, maybe she had not undressed at all, King Cobra. Maybe it had been bad right from the start, King Cobra. It was after the 5th victim, just a few months before we arrived, that the media came up with a nickname for this faceless murderer. A faceless murderer like a faceless fuck in a YouTube live stream in the chat. The bridge over the creek was on Route 31. Okay, King Cobra, the fucking pervert's finally leaving, thank goodness. It's funny how King Cobra acts like everybody invited him to a party and then wants to let us all know that he's bored when nobody gave a fuck if he was here or not. Very bizarre. God damn, that sounded like our guy. We'd been looking for post-mortem mutilation, especially of a kind that spoke of anger against women, King Cobra. Here's where it gets kinky, he continued. There was a guy on the bridge, jerking off, apparently. So the body that was found in the creek, King Cobra, was of a female, June Cicero. She was the most streetwise prostitute there was in Rochester, and, her vagina was cut out, which that's amazing. Like, you can cut out a vagina, damn. And there was a dude on the bridge where this body was found looking over at the body, and he was jacking off, King Cobra. So you go enjoy your necrophilia, sir, and leave me the fuck alone, okay? Yeah, good. Thank goodness the necrophiliac is finally leaving. We're going to close off on that note. Thanks to all the predators who joined me tonight. Until next time,